In this video,
Certainly not for that price anyway. One either side.
right on there then. Short circuit, Johnny 5. Look at that. That'll do to enter.
Ooh, look at that.
Full speed. Usual thing, not enough time in the day. I've been to Parkside, bought some more tools, and I went to Maker Central this weekend. I've got a load of videos banked up anyway, but I thought I'd cram a lot into this video and then more videos to come. And I'll do the results of the last giveaway. And another giveaway to come in this video, including this Maker Central t-shirt. Saturday at Maker Central flew by, mainly because of a load of YouTubers I was walking around with. I didn't stop gassing all day. And to meet some of you subscribers in the flesh, fantastic. Loved hearing what you were getting up to. I set myself a bit of a mission actually. I said tongue-in-cheek, I wonder if there's a middle aisle with Parkside tools there. Obviously not. But I wondered, was anyone wearing any Parkside t-shirts? There wasn't, but there was some other items of clothing. I'll show you that in a quick walk round at Maker Central. I won't do a full-length video on it because there's plenty of videos out there. So that's my biggest problem. Enough waffle, let's get on with it. Hello sheddies, and you join me again in my shed. Right, before we go round Maker Central, let's go a quick walk around Lidl of the things I didn't buy. This incinerator, this small one, 10 quid. Douglas fir oil, I've not seen that before, and I don't think it was in the brochure either. Tenner. Lawnmowers, we've seen them before, I've shown them in other videos. Secateurs, £4 or $3.99. Parkside waste bags, £4. There's one loose there. Brooms, $5.99. The retractable hose pipe, 50 quid. And then we've got this sprayer, pressure sprayer with the lance, £12. Two-way splitter for a hose pipe, $4.99. And then a water meter. I think that was the same price actually. And then all sorts of adapters, £2 for your hose pipe. £10 for the fly zapper. And then the flexible hose pipe, £20. Sprinklers, two different sorts, the spinny ones and the bar one, £9. $1.99. A little sprayer, but you also get a little rose on the side as well for, I suppose, watering house plants. Parkside buckets, galvanised green and yellow, £5 each, they're quite nice. And then all the gardening stuff which we've seen before. Then I went to the reduced section, I bought something from here. In fact, two things, I'll show them in your video. But as you see there, submersible pump, reduced, £20. So not bad. Right, so I'll show you what I bought in a minute, but first let's have a quick walk round Maker Central. So here we are at the NEC Birmingham, first stand Proxon. I think it's pronounced Proxon, but look at these tiny tools. There's Frank, look, Frank's little workshop, demonstrating. And then a scroll saw, planer thicknesser, and it's good for model makers and for small workshops, I suppose. I couldn't help touching. Here's Peter Millard, look, with his fancy camera. We could always spot where he was, just look for the camera. There's Frank again. I can't tell you how nice it was to meet up with everyone that was there. Here's Mal, a subscriber. Here's Martin. I hope I got your names right. I'm terrible with names. There we go, look, hey! It really was the people that made the day. It really flew by in no time at all. Got there at 10, finished at around 5. Oh no, it wasn't 5, probably about 6:30 by the time I finished in the bar. But I didn't have a drink because I was driving. Meeting up with Peter, Frank, Roger and Mark and Leo. And anyone else that I bumped into or anyone on the stands, it was a real laugh all day. Ironically, when I was in the middle aisle, I heard someone mention, you're in the wrong middle aisle. What's your name?
My name's Tom.
Dom.
Tom.
Tom. Right, I met Tom here, and look what he's wearing. Get out, bad boys.
From the middle aisle.
From the middle aisle. We're actually in the middle aisle now, Maker Central. So that's Tom. We had a great chat, great guy, and he's on the hunt for a Parkside bandsaw. And he's been scouring the country for one. So there's the first set of clothing from the middle aisle, Parkside. Then I went onto the Shadowfoam stand and had a chat with Jonna. Got a fantastic team on there and a fantastic stand as well, showing all the different examples of colours, ways you can cut out for tools. Which reminds me, I need to order some Shadowfoam to get ready for my shed renovations. Bumped into another subscriber, Jason, good to meet you. Sorry I'm a bad influence on your tool buying. There's the crew, look, Peter, Roger, Mark, Frank. And we're watching Leo do a talk on mental health. There he is, Roger, look. And I was with him all day, and I never realised he's got Parkside shorts on. Look at that for a camo style. So it was the first time I'd ever been to Maker Central. and overall enjoyed it. I think it suits people that have got a basic interest in lots of different crafts and skills and model making and whatnot. There's less woodworking tools than there's been before. But as you can see, there's Xtreme to stand there. Trend was there. Here's Mark, look, trying to avoid the camera. Oh, and by the way, everyone I've mentioned in this video, I'll put the link to their channels below if you haven't seen them already. Go on over and give them a subscribe, including that last clip there, Leon Creator. I stumbled across his YouTube channel, and yeah, model maker, looks like a great channel to watch. Creality 3D printers here. A wood stand, loads of different species of wood. I bought a bag full actually of different species. They've all been labelled up so I don't forget which is which. I should know, of course, but I don't. That's for an upcoming video. CNC, be good one day, won't it? And like I said, I didn't want to film everything. There's plenty of videos out there. And of course, I had to look on the Colin Furze stand. He wasn't around at the time. Short Circuit, Johnny 5, amazing bit of design and engineering by its creator. Check these guys out, look, 123 3D. I think they've got a YouTube channel as well. And this filament here is actually distillery waste filament. Check out this stand, Xtreme Plasma. I bought a couple of tools from here actually. One of them I'm going to put in the giveaway, but he also put my sticker on his plasma cutter. Yes, that's right, I've got some stickers now. Weekend Shedhead Tool Lover. So a really good day out, more of a social event really. Getting some YouTube tips from the boys. 7:45 on a Saturday evening, beautiful sunshine, and I'm stuck in traffic on the M42. But what a fantastic day. I think I'm probably going to have lost my voice by tomorrow morning. Of course, meet the boys and many more. Of course, I bought a few tools. So if you're ever thinking about going to Maker Central, don't gas as much as I did because you just don't get to see anything. And for all the other subscribers that I didn't have a photo with, it was an absolute pleasure to meet you. Right, my new stickers. Weekend Shedhead Tool Lover. I couldn't fit cheap on there. Some might say it's a good job I put lover on there, because if we do that, yeah, that might be quite appropriate. Anyway, so when I do giveaways, I'll give you a sticker as well, if you want one, of course. Plan was at Maker Central to get as many stickers as I could. Make a sticker wall, actually, but I just didn't get around to it. I got easily distracted. Next! Parkside 20-volt cordless garden saw. Reduced section, 20% off. Usually $14.99, which seems cheap anyway, but reduced to $11.99. I've heard good and bad experiences with this, but I thought I'd find out for myself. Obviously, the bare unit, no battery. Cutting capacity, 90 mil. That seems quite large. It's like a Recip saw, really, I suppose. But it's got this jaw on there, look, to grip onto the branches, which is quite novel. 3-year warranty. Code if you want. Oh, it's a sticker over it. Must be on the back. PASA 20-LID3 with serrated branch holder, can be attached without tools. Of course, can be used without the branch holder as well. Adjustable stroke rate. What was the stroke rate? 0 to 2,700 per minute. Switch lock prevents accidental startup. Keyless chuck, tool-free saw blade change, ergonomic shape with comfortable soft grip features. Rubber. Includes 152mm HCS wood saw blade for green wood. Saw blade holder 12.7mm. There we can see, without the holder, with the holder. Right, open it up. I think the only reason it was in there, it's probably the last one in stock. Usual black plastic boxes with the symbol of what it is on the front, which helps me because I've got a stack of these. And on the side, of course, with a QR code. Wonder what that takes you to. Both sides. Yeah, it's a bit dusty, look. I can't remember how long ago these came out in the middle aisle. This time round, anyway. Where's my knife gone? Aha. Cable tie. Padlock in there if you want to. Red handle. Over centre catchers. And here it is. Ooh. Rubber, rubber, rubber. Oh, yeah. Rubber on the trigger. Red buttons everywhere. Easy to see. Quick release mechanism. That's easy to get to. And as I always say, look, rubber everywhere here. So if you drop it, it's going to bounce a little, take a bit of the impact out of it. And the bottom here as well. Underneath here for a better grip with that hand. Yeah, you have to put the button in first to pull the trigger. It's on both sides. And then without. I once got my thumb caught in a Recip saw. Ooh, terrible. Unbelievable pain. So always read the instructions, be careful. Don't do as I do, do what's good for you. Instructions. Full breakdown of all the components. See if it's got some interesting wording on here. Sometimes it has some fascinating descriptions. No. There's no inky on the side there. 11. No, just grip bracket. Right. Oh, there's the saw blade. How many teeth per inch is that? Doesn't say. That's the fitting. Painted green. Right, let's move the box out of the way. Nothing else in there. No. Just show all the symbols where everything should go. Look, the saw. Is that battery? Can go in there. And the charger in there. And then the jaw there. So, have I got a battery on charge? Have I got a battery charged up? We use the... shall I use the 4 amp hour or 2 amp hour? How much charge we got in that? Oh, 4. Let's use that. I suppose with one of these, it's probably better with a 2 amp hour if you're holding it above just to get the weight down. Depends how long you want to use it though, I suppose. In you go. Nicely clicks in. Tiniest little bit of movement, not be an issue. Right, before I do that, don't retract my thumb again. Quick release, undo that to one side, slot him in there. Are we in? Are we in? Let's do it without first. Yeah, they always feel, to me, Parkside always feel quality. I don't know why it is. It doesn't feel cheap again. It feels well made, feels robust. Ready, go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sparking a bit, but we can expect that. It's obviously not brushless. Certainly not for that price anyway. 2 little clamps on it, one either side. How does that go in then? Do I need to read the instructions? How does that go on there then? You thought it went over the top, wouldn't you? There's a notch there, little cutout down the side there on both sides. And then on the back of this, we've got like 2 little tabs, one either side. And then 2, what looks like, clamps that open up with 2 little tabs on there. So it must, there it goes. So from the top, and open them up, slide him in. There we are. Locked in place. Job's a good one. There we are. Ah, and you can adjust that. It moves with it. Sprung loaded. So you're cutting through a big branch up to 90 mil, I think it said. I've got no branches that need cutting, but let's just try a piece of wood. Now, of course, we don't get square branches or rectangular branches, but I've just got a bit of CLS. It's going to cut it though, isn't it? Just how well is it going to cut it? Safety button in, pull the trigger. In fact, has it got different settings on this? No, so it must be trigger speed variable. Yeah, there we go. Full speed. And obviously using that teeth jaw stops it from vibrating backwards and forwards like when you normally use a Recip saw. Gripping the branch will make it a lot easier to control. It got me thinking actually as well, we could use these for metal pipes with the right saw blade. Little beast. Take the battery out a minute. Gets to a certain point. Oh, it's not, yeah, it's a big clearance, look. I think it was just getting caught on the corner. That's why it's sort of move it down a little bit. But it doesn't have to be neat. It just has to cut through it. Like that. Normally 15 quid, 12 quid. Bargain. Next, I got this from Maker Central. From Xtreme, I mentioned him in the video. Xtreme Precision Engineering. His name's Rob Rossetti. There's his card if you want it. And I said I was buying that for 20 quid. And I said I was going to do a giveaway for my subscribers. And he gave me one of those as well. A deburer. This is a long reach deburer with extra blades. And then he gave me this one. So I'm going to do that as a giveaway. For putting in a hole that you've drilled out from metal and take it around the edge, and it takes the edge off. All the edge off metal, edge off plastic, edge off wood, I suppose. Edge off anything. Seen these, I think, before, but I've never had, certainly have never had one. And it's just got a blade on one side, if you can see there. like a ball at the end. Yeah, the blade comes to a center there, so it's like a V, I think. So you can do it from both sides, and it rotates. So if you're going around in a circle, deburrs it. Little clip on there to clip it somewhere. You can remove the blade, I think, by twisting that to the 3 dots. Pop that out in case you put it in your pocket and you cut your pocket. Put it back where you want to use it. So I'm going to do that as a giveaway as well. But I think whoever the winner is going to have to prove their age because it is a blade. As daft as that may seem, I think I've got to do that. You're willing to prove your age if you win. I know. But we've got to be right. You never know. This one cost 20 quid, like I say. I think they were normally a £5 at the event. So this is called the Long Reach Bonus Pack. Trial this one out. Before we do, see what else we're going to throw into the giveaway. Maker Central t-shirt that I bought, by the way. I didn't get given this. I think it's size large in white, but I think it's a big large. So Maker Central on the front. So that's going to be in it. That's going to be in it. What else was there? I know, we were doing a giveaway, weren't we? We'll do the giveaway results shortly. But I got another one. It ain't got a card on it, but it's the socket set and screwdriver set, all in one, Parkside. If you didn't see it, sockets on that side, screwdrivers, flathead and crosshead, pulls together. So we'll put that in. The Prince of the Plunge Saw, Peter Millard, he gave me a couple of pencils. So I'm going to keep one. I'll give you the other one away in the giveaway. So that'll do. To enter, just put I'm in the comments. Put whatever you want after it, or you can just put I'm in, whatever. And I'll pick it at random in another video. Nice little prize, that. Oh, most importantly, I'll give you a sticker as well. Next, we're talking about this. Shaviv. As you can see, long reach. Pull back locking head and insert the holder, aligning the notches with the triangle. Insert holder at least 30% into the handle and release the locking head. Varcus, leading deburring solutions. It's like a hard rubber handle. It's not plastic, it's just very firm rubber. What's that hole in there for? Oh, top comes off. Putting the spares. I've got some spares here, look. I think they're all the same though. So how does... Oh yeah. So pull that collar back. You can pull it out to whatever length you want it. Get into those hard to reach places, I think. Leave 30% in it. Ooh, look at them. We'll try this out in a sec. Yeah, they're all the same. Let's take one out. Rounded edge, you can see on one side only. And then flat surface on the other, with like a kink to it. And I say, I've never used one. So how does that go in there then? Oh yeah, pulls back, spring-loaded collar, pull it back, slot him in, and it locks in place. And it spins around, rotates. You get different styles of these deburrers as well. I suppose you can put the other ones in the back there. Got little holders for them in there as well. So, a hole in something. I could drill a hole, or have I got something that's already got a hole in it? I'll do. Oh, an old angle bracket. Galvanised, but it should be all right. Probably deburred already, but we're just having a play. Yeah, you can see it working, look. Shavings off. See on the end of the tip. And of course down the edge as well. See the burrs coming off. After a cut or a hole, or you've drilled a hole. Nice. Bit of wood here. Little shavings. Yeah, both sides. Cut both sides. I like that. Have a look at this box. Ooh, look at that. Look at them. Ideal for plastic as well. Giving it a nice smooth edge. So, loads of applications. The Shaviv deburer. Next, The Hinge drill bit set. Now, I said in the last video I wish I'd got it. Well, now I have. £2.99. Hex shank, 6.35 millimeters, 4-piece set. Sizes 2.8 mil, 3.5 mil, 4.2 mil. I think you get an Allen key as well. There they are. It was the last pack as well. I was a bit concerned because it looked like it'd been opened and someone had nabbed one, but they hadn't. So pleased I got them. £2, £3. Hinges, where are my hinges? I know I've got some somewhere. I can't find my hinges. I've got a box of them somewhere. This is why I need to sort this shed out. So I've just got an old bracket here. Wicked improvised. Countersunk holes in the metal. And if that was a hinge, we want to find the centre of that hole, of course. One of these, it will find the centre for us. Look at that. Straight in the middle. And obviously there's different sizes for different holes. That's bang on, look. So if we chiseled out for the shape of the hinge and it's sitting there nicely and we don't want it to move at all, or when we put the holes in there it goes off centre and moves slightly, with one of these it's going to centralise it. Well happy. Next. There's no next. This video is dragging on. Nearly forgot. Let's do the other giveaway for the foldable screwdriver and socket set. Let's do the randomizer now where I don't look at the screen. It's the only way I can think of doing it yet. I'll get better over time. And also, before I forget, I never announce the winner in the comments because there's these scammers out there that pretend to be my account and say you've won and take you off somewhere else. So I'll only announce it in the video. Sorry, I'm just scrolling up and down the page, not looking at the screen. And I do apologise for anyone who don't get back to the comments straight away. And emails. I've got a load of emails I need to get back to. And videos you've sent in as well. But I will at some point. So my finger landed on thebuell6565. Send me an email, weekendshedhead@yahoo.com. Email is in the description below. Check out all the other channels below and check out Roger's video of Maker Central as well. And by the time I release this video, there might be other YouTubers that you saw in the video that have brought a video out about Maker Central as well. So there's more videos to come out. I bought some other bits from Lidl and I want to show you that wood I got. And I can't remember the merchant's name, so I need to find his name when I put it in the next video. There's loads of other tools I want to show you. And as I always say, I'm not an expert. These are just things I get up to in my shed at the weekend. If I made a mistake or got anything wrong, put them in the comments below. It helps me and others. Put a link on the screen now to all of the tool reviews. Thanks for watching. Take care. And remember, keep calm and head to the shed. Cheers. See you next time on Weekend Shedhead.